Hi, how are you? Good, thank you. How are you? Good, thank you. I'm calling it a helpful tip. Stop share something, please. Do not ever try to be romantic and or sexual with anyone who is not the one you're most in love with and respect the most. Not ever. Because there's a few different reasons. The first is that if you're not in love with them the most and respect them the most, then somebody else will be, and they will actually be suited to them, helpful to them, and they will be suited to them and helpful to them. And in fact, they'll be able to help supporting each other and loving each other and being in love with each other, respecting each other, and keep improving, and they'll be suited to the other ones, loved ones, and they'll be suited to their loved ones, and just happily ever after just grows. And I don't mean they'll be suited sexually or romantically with the other ones, no, just monogamy, just one on one. And they'll help support the others who love but not in love with and respect, and not romantically or sexually with the other ones. No, they're not. Finding. And so the other thing is, if you go with somebody, stop pretending you're charming to me. If you go with someone or stay with someone or be with someone that you're not most in love with, respect, and they're not most in love with and respect with you, then they're getting in the way of your soul path. You're getting in the way of their soul path, and also you'll actually be bad for each other as well, in other ways as well, because the very fact that you're trying to be with someone you're not the most in love with, and or they're not the most in, and they're not the most in love with you, means you're actually abusing them. And everyone who does that, the abuse just gets worse and worse and worse. And let's make that visible. And then eventually they realize that it's other people are noticing they're not getting along. And usually if they've gotten together for the wrong reasons anyway, then pride will show up and they'll refuse to back down on their original wrong choice. And so they'll commit more sins and more crimes, and then they'll start doing it to other people as well. So don't ever do it. If you have done it, think down to heart to me, Terry. I'll see if I can guide you away from them. Yeah, man, even if you have children, why should the children pay because you've chosen to do the wrong thing? Jesus specifically said, and God has specifically said, it's in the Bible, and others have specifically said, and I have as well. Love God, love yourself, and love others. And not treating others in loving ways, like deliberately being with someone you're not most in love with, is abuse, and it is a sin. It's a sin. Do you understand? Also, depriving someone of who they're in love with the most and respect the most, or any form of love, is abuse also, is a sin also. There's a helpful thing for you. So if you've done any of that stuff, please think down to me, Terry. And let's see whether there's any hope for you left. See whether we can help you. See whether I can help you to stop being evil. Yeah, it will include repenting to me. sweet, sweet.